And now, in keeping with tradition, we move on to the lighting of the oil lamp. I have the pleasure of inviting our chief guest, Professor Dominic Elliott, our guest of honor, Mr. Hasita Abhivardhana, our special invitees, Dr. Eastman Iyer and Mr. Tom Joseph, Director Academics, Imperial College of Business Studies, Mr. Praveen Rajarangan, Chairman, ICBS Group of Companies, Director Operations, Imperial College of Business Studies, Mr. Shanmugam Sivabhaskaran, Branch Manager, Imperial College of Business Studies, Kandy, Ms. Shireen Rajapriya, Course Leader, cum Link Tutor, Imperial College of Business Studies, Mrs. Shahana Darshan, also a lecturer, a graduate, and a parent. Thank you very much. You may all take your seats. Thank you. Well, as compeer, it's my bounden duty to give you an introduction to the Imperial College of Business Studies and the University of the West of Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, Imperial College of Business Studies is one of the fastest growing education providers in Sri Lanka, has established itself as a leading business school since its inception. ICBS history dates back to 1985 when it was known as CBS, which was a pioneer in CIMA education in Sri Lanka. In addition to being a pioneering education provider for undergraduate and postgraduate qualifications from the University of Scotland, ICBS also offers CIMA, SQA, and ACCA qualifications. Ladies and gentlemen, the Imperial College of Business Studies has also achieved another historic milestone in its educational journey with the inclusion of the newest exclusive globally recognized qualification for analytics, Institute of Analytics, IOA, to its 3-year honors degree program, BA Honors International Business and Finance, offered by the University of the West of Scotland. And speaking of the University of the West of Scotland, it is the most preferred public university in Scotland and has 4 campuses in Scotland and 1 in England. It is part of the top 600 world universities as well as the top 150 world young university rankings and is widely considered one of the best, most modern universities in the United Kingdom. Through ICBS, Sri Lankan students get the opportunity to follow a variety of undergraduate and postgraduate programs that cater to the demand in Asia for developing business professionals and leaders for the 21st century. And on that note, I'd like all of you to focus your attention on the screen as we've got some presentations. Let's have a look.
Hello graduates, congratulations on your well-deserved success. Today we have here with us the happiest parents in the world and you. Remember all the hard times you went through to be who you are today. Brace yourselves, the adventure begins.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on this momentous occasion, I, as the compeer, have welcomed all of you, but to formally deliver the welcome address, I have the pleasure of inviting a personality who has, over the past 2 decades, made his mark in the education industry. In addition to playing a pivotal role at Imperial College, Sri Lanka, he also serves as the academic director at International Skills Development Corporation, ISDC, India. His contribution to Imperial College and ISDC has earned the colleges the prestige of being among the best ACCA and CIMA providers in Sri Lanka and India, respectively. He is the Dean of the Indian School of Commerce. He is an associate member of CIMA and associate member of ACCA and a chartered global management accountant and has been a CIMA tutor for over 18 years. Over the years, he has not only been involved in coaching students in Sri Lanka, but extends his knowledge to students in India, Bangladesh, and many other countries. He's also involved with CIMA in conducting Train the Trainer programs in countries such as Hong Kong, India, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Pakistan. He has been in the forefront in developing new curricula and has played a vital role in ensuring that the world's most accredited degree program, validated by UWS, is made available to students across the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's my pleasure in inviting Mr. Praveen Rajaratnam to formally deliver the welcome address. Let's have a round of applause, everybody.
Thank you, Faisal. The chief guest this evening, Professor Dominic Elliott, Dean, School of Business and Creative Industries. The guest of honor, Mr. Hasita Abeyewardene, founder CEO of Acura. Special guests, Dr. Ishwaran Iyer, Pro Vice Chancellor, Jain University. Mr. Tom Joseph, Director Strategy, ISDC. Lecturers, colleagues from ICBS, parents, and then the VIPs of today, dear graduates. Good evening and welcome to the Imperial College of Business Studies Graduation 2021. All your hard work has finally paid off. You know, all the makeup, all the preparation has gone into today. And I'd like to start by congratulating the graduating batch of 2021. Give yourself a round of applause. That's it. That's all the hard work you put in. Come on. You can make some more noise. You deserve that because I'm looking at a batch where a majority of you have never attended a physical class at college. That's the first time we've experienced that. So apart from having to earn your degree, which is a challenge in itself, you were thrown straight into the deep end thanks to COVID and forced to learn the qualification online. And we Sri Lankans don't really like online, do we? We like the face-to-face interaction, and that put you in a very uncomfortable position. But you've evolved, you adapted, you succeeded, which is important. But your success wouldn't be possible if not for a few key elements, and I think I need to mention those elements. Your parents, who probably funded your education, supported you, your spouses, your children, your friends whom you've been ignoring all this time while you were busy studying, your lecturers who themselves have gone through a learning experience, teaching online. It's difficult teaching you in class, but then when they are forced to stare into a screen, blank screens at that, and we know how responsive Sri Lankan students are. You know, you wait for the others to respond and keep quiet. So it's been a challenge, but they too have gone through a learning experience and have managed to get you here. The academic staff at Imperial College, your counselors, who I'm sure you were calling right throughout your period to get access to your learning management systems and all the support throughout the day. And I know that you've been calling sometimes at maybe 10, 11, 12 o'clock in the night for the support. None of this would be possible without every element working out. And I think it's fair to say that we've done better than okay. You're here, you've succeeded. I'd love to say at this juncture that you've earned your degrees, you've succeeded, and this is going to be it. You've passed the ultimate frontier. But that's not true. You're going to face even greater challenges on a daily basis. COVID was one such challenge. It all depends on how we're going to view these challenges. Just because we had COVID does not mean that the world stopped. They've gotten used to a new norm. If someone told you you had to wear masks for 3 hours 2 years ago, you would have laughed. You looked at the previous graduation videos and you saw, weird face kits that we were wearing. And anyone told us that 2 years ago, we would have not taken them seriously. And the world has not stopped. The world has continued to move forward. During COVID, there were quite a large number of new billionaires created. Existing billionaires managed to increase their wealth enormously. Things haven't stopped. We can live in a little shell and say, oh, look, COVID has affected us. We need to slow down. Things aren't great. There's COVID. COVID is going to be around. But we need to move on. Within these closed doors, in this hall, there's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of positive energy. All of you are happy. You've been successful at your previous challenges. You've got a positive outlook to life. Walk out of these doors, and we are filled with news that is not so positive. We see queues for everything that we possibly can have queues for. We have power cuts. We have entertaining speeches that are made, which we wait for to laugh and create memes. But as individuals, these are challenges. Sri Lanka is facing unprecedented challenges that previous generations have never seen. But remember, remain positive. Remember that you have succeeded despite the challenges put forward by COVID. You've earned your degrees. Always remember that. You're already a success. If ever you're presented with a scenario where you doubt yourselves, go back, look at these photographs, or look at yourself in the mirror. You are a success. I'd like to leave you with a very, very simple message. Remain positive. Grab every opportunity that comes your way and block out negativity that is around you. All the very best and good luck.
Thank you very much, Mr. Praveen, for your words of inspiration and encouragement to all the graduates. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure now to introduce our next speaker, and I've had the wonderful opportunity of introducing him at many a special occasion. Let me now do it the justice, and I hope I will do it. He is a seasoned business leader with over 30 years of experience working for global technology companies. He has traveled through the technology transformation during the past 30 years, and starting from mobile to data communication to internet and to cloud computing. He is currently the founder CEO of Acura, a technology consulting company, and a director at Fortuna Global, the largest Sri Lankan digital banking service provider. He is also a senior consultant for business development at Colombo Port City. Well, prior to starting on his own, He was the country manager for Microsoft Sri Lanka and also worked in senior management capacities at Dialog Axiata, Suntel, and MAS. He holds an MBA from Sri Jayawardhanapura University, a postgraduate diploma from the Chartered Institute of Marketing, United Kingdom, and a certified management accountant of ICMA Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure in inviting our guest of honor, Mr. Hasitha Abhivardhana, to address you all. Hi, how are you?
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you. The chief guest today, all the way from Scotland, Praveen, Bhaskaran, and the rest of the team at Imperial. Thank you for inviting me for this occasion. Congratulations, parents. Congratulations, spouses. Congratulations, brothers and sisters who are behind you all this time. And last but not least, all of you who are graduating today, I think 300 plus of you, many congratulations and all the very best in your future endeavors. I heard from Praveen this time the university had come home, right? You didn't go to university. That seems a big difference. And whilst we would say we have missed out talking to people, meeting people, like Praveen said, you have made it, and tough times call for tough people, tough leaders. And including COVID, the time which we are going through globally as well as Sri Lanka is going to test us. And when Bhaskaran asked me to, because of my IT background, say a thing or two, then when I realized that all of you all must be IT expert now in terms of application, right? It is not easy to get onto Teams or Zoom or Google or whatever you're using and making sure you apply that tool to your benefit. But before I go and say a few words of what I would say, encouragement to you, I'll talk a bit about technology and how its implication to you in your future work and all of us as a society. So technology, like I said, I don't know whether you guys have seen, of course, definitely the parents would remember, some of them at least who are in my age, would remember the pagers. Before mobile phone, there was a thing called pager, where you get a maximum 16-letter text message. It's a one-way communication. You can't communicate back, right? So that's how I started my career. And last year, I left as the country manager of Microsoft. I studied in Sri Lanka, and I was also, must mention, I was part of Imperial College about 15 years back when we started this. So congratulations, Praveen and Bhaskaran, for kind of taking Imperial College to the levels which is there now. Why do we need technology? Technology is needed to solve problems. A lot of the people, when you start working, maybe most of you guys must be already working, we talk about brought into technology, you will be working with technology, you'll be evaluating with technology, you will be asked to deploy technology. The simple thing in technology is whether am I solving some problem today? That's the only question. Technology is just a means to an end, right? If we start from what is the type of technology we try to use, we are getting into a maze and we will never come out of it with a return on investment. Instead, if you say, what is the type of problem we are going to solve today? Is it less sales? Is it higher cost? Is it friction in a transaction? To make the car parking efficient? Whatever. Start with a problem, and then apply technology to use it, right? So the main question you will ask is, what is the problem I'm going to solve? So I'm going to stop there with technology. I'm going to give you two messages about probably would be useful when you get into when you go through your life, how are you going to be different, right? What is your USP? Everyone had asked about unique selling proposition of you, right? And how is it going to be? There was a research done by the bestseller author, came out as a book saying Grit, Angela Duckworth. What the book says is they identified, they were looking for people who had really done well, whether it's in university, whether it's in military, whether it's in schools, etc., etc., to find out what is the key reason of them succeeding versus others who are not successful, or a set of people who are completely failing. What do you think? Is it IQ? Gifted? Talent? None of this. They term this as grit. That is perseverance and courage. To fail, get up, go again and again and again and again and again and again. I think that is very relevant to all of you with all these challenges we have in life. And you must be thinking, should we be, leaving the country? I got my degree, I take my next plane and probably ended up in UK. I don't know whether there is a program like that. Probably not. But every day we're going to have these challenges. So what is define your success in the future? One is grit. Next thing is another famous theory. It's called growth mindset. Trying to understand, we have this thing called there's potential of people. Growth mindset discuss about anyone can grow into any potential, provided you decide that you can learn and grow. So that's the second message. So with that, the last one, to conclude what I have to say, you got your degree, you got everything in your hand. After 20 years, 30 years, what matters is how good a person you are. That will be the real test. How you have conducted your life, and particularly at work life as well as your life. People are not going to tell you that you had a PhD, etc., etc. This was this person, CEO said whether you are a good man or a woman. So last thing you need to really want, in addition to your qualifications and experience, is your set of values and what you would stand for. And that is most needed these days than any other day, ladies and gentlemen and graduates. So with that, let me congratulate all of you again and hope you will use this qualification and you will make your family, your community and Sri Lanka proud in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hasita, for sharing your valued thoughts with all the graduates, your sincere wishes and words of encouragement. Thank you once again. Well, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. This is where we begin with the presentations. I would like to invite our presentation party, our guest of honor, Mr. Hasita Abhivardhana, who will be accompanied by Mr. Praveen and Mr. Bhaskaran. Everybody put your hands together and give our presentation party a round of applause. Beginning with the presentation of awards, Diploma in International Business and Finance. The recipients are Manisha Sharmani Christine Fernando. Sivachandra Devan Suginithan. Sivachandra Devan Sugunithan. And conferred in absentia, Ahmed Iqbal
Akila Vishwajit Gunavardhana, Shamati Sulekha Sirivardhana, Elisha Rodrigo, Sharon Vivanka, Shasha Hansani Delgoda Karna Kalge, Kusalni Shematma Vijay Surya, Lahiru Hatru Singha, Omit Kalindu, Mohan Megavardhana Bandara, and Subesh Suresh Kumar. We now move on to the presentation of the BA Global Business. And the recipients are receiving a distinction, Uwage Don Shihani Dilrangi Pumika. Also obtaining a distinction, Subhasingha Arachige Shakya Kaushal Subhasingha. Subhasingha Arachige Shakya Kaushal Subhasingha. Also obtaining a distinction, Pathage Ashen Hiranta Peter Pereira. You too have obtained a distinction, Muhammad Nawaz Muhammad Mumtaz. These are all the students who've obtained distinctions. You as well, Fatima Samira for the BA Global Business. Fatima Samira. More students who've obtained distinctions. You as well, Muhammad Humaid Hawaz. M.J.A. Jufali with a distinction. Shilomi Renuka Silva, a distinction. Muhammad Razik Muhammad Arshad, distinction. Jaman Mohotige Don Achinta Antonia, distinction. Mifaza Saslia Dane, distinction. Fatima Sabiha also has obtained a distinction, BA Global Business. HDL Pavan Hatru Singha, distinction. Praveen Namasivayam, distinction. Dorantenne Gedara Danandika Madhumali Dodantenna, distinction. Looks like a very popular personality. Also passing at the BA Global Business are Diane Rehan Anthony Paris, Ashraf Ahmed Samsudeen. Kurugamage Dimutu Chamara Pereira. Kolvattage Mariston Chulanga Pereira. Veeramundage Shehani Nirangika Fernando. Kavindika Binari de Silva. Mudugamo Arachige Vihanga Anushka Paliyavadana. Jasundara Patrinalage Keshini Tilankana Jasundara. Shamat Nipuna Kalupahana. Shireen Akshana Yoganathan. Mudyansalage Tilan Menaka Bandara Kahandan. KWL Vensara. Naveed Ahmed. Kurukula Surya Shimali Nishantika Fernando. Aruni Malsha Samarasingha. Rusiru Akila Malinda Herat. Monisha Sundararaj. Chenduran Tyagaraja. Kaludurage Mudit Suranga. Jafir Mohammed Sahin. Sankalpa Manikpura. Fatima Akila Mizwar. Mohammad Riflan Haris. Marine Vanisha Fernando. Mandadiga Nipun Rangana Fernando. Trendy Christina Rose Quine. Vikramasinghe Mudilige Milky Asangi Vikramasinghe. Harindu Gunawardana. Srishanta Twaragan. Prashant Jude Pires. Mohammad Faunil Mohammad Hafiz. Mohammad Ijaz Haq. Shalika Dilki Virasena. Tantulage Dulaj Brian Stefan Fernando. Deshan Nimyanta Pereira. KPKMB Kahatapitia. Rushit Sean Joseph Das. Vivian Mudusangaran. Darshana Bandara Jayasinghe. Veritarage Tanishka Binu. Ritmi Shantini Vijayatunga. Nazat Sadat. Ansayid Shahul Hamid Mohammad Hashim. Ishini Uttara Kotage. Dinuka Udana Disanayaka. Balakulage Sajita Udani Pereira. Harshini Kumari Yatavara. Ratnayaka Mudyansalage Sandareka. Anuja Narendra Panagoda. Let's put our hands together and give all of them yet another round of applause. And thank you very much, our presenters. Thank you. Conferred in absentia with a distinction, Mohammad Mushtaq Hashim, also Salgaduge Lochana Randi Madas, also distinction, Aisha Mausoon, distinction, and others who have passed are Yuan Rohana Fernando in absentia, DMHR Disanayaka, Steve Brindley Jayasinha, Dilsha Enoch Godwin, Ramesh Taranga Pereira, Chiran Randika, Muaz Ahmed Niaz, Sajindan Suresh Kumar, Abdul Rahman Adel Malki, Malik Jeffrey Vijayanayaka, Sultan Nazir Al-Raban, Chamodi Atukorala, Hamad Abdullah Al-Thani, Suraya Hamad Al-Shavani, Sayyid Hilal Al-Mohannadi, Refa Niwaimini Al-Hajri, Sayyid Ibrahim Al-Kubari, Al-Maha Abdullah Al-Thani, also Mathura Khanisanadan, and Abdulaziz Shafi Al-Shamari. Let's put our hands together and give all of them a round of applause as well. And on this momentous occasion, ladies and gentlemen, to address you all now is our special invitee, who with 29 years of industry experience plus 17 years of experience in academia, has been a master strategist in transforming business from winding up to the capacity of acquiring other similar businesses. He has traveled widely to West Asia, East Africa, and Southeast Asia, and the United Kingdom with history of award-winning performances. His motto being, making youngsters the leaders of tomorrow, made him venture into the field of education sector in spite of being a CFO of a Fortune 500 promoted company, a double doctorate in management from India and USA, along with an MPhil, MBA, MCom, LLB, and an honors degree in BCom, summarizes the rich knowledge possessed by this personality. He has been bestowed with many noteworthy awards and recognitions, just to name a few. Fellow of the Chartered Management Institute UK. Also, he was conferred life membership of the Indian Accounting Association, Rotary Best Teacher Award for 2 consecutive years. Also, a member of various boards and governing councils of JGI Group. Also, a competent communicator, Toastmasters International USA, and has co-authored 32 journal publications, 8 research publications, 2 books for BBA, and 3 study materials for PG programs in management for Bangalore University with indexed journals or with ISSN or ISBN numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I have the pleasure of inviting Dr. Iswaran Iyer, Pro Vice Chancellor, Jain University, Bangalore, our special invitee.
Professor Dominic, the Dean for School of Business, Media and Creative Industries, the guest of honor, Mr. Praveen Rajaratnam, the Academic Director for ISDC as well as for the Imperial School College of Business Studies, Mr. Bhaskaran, Tom Joseph, parents, invited dignitaries, teachers, and of course, above all, the event of the day owners, the graduating students. Perhaps your batch, as what Praveen had told, your batch is a very historical batch. The simple reason is, for both for the teachers as well as for the students, it has been a historical batch because a teacher who normally used to teach a face-to-face education or using a chalkboard or a blackboard, or sometimes, yes, LCD-enabled learning, have shifted to give you interactive community learning practices and teaching practices using various technological platforms. You as a student, in spite of missing your college days, you were able to complete and pursue your degree program that also into one of the prestigious universities of the world. Perhaps one of the unique combination what you have in your graduation degree is an add-on professional qualification what you get. This particular qualification, what you have got along with your degree, is a platform for you to enter into the professional world globally. Opportunities are very huge for every student who has got the requisite knowledge, skill sets, and attitude. Definitely you all have achieved because you have established that even being COVID time and you are not allowed to go to the classes because of situations beyond your control, you adapted to the new technique or the new tools for learning. I have been, of course, I'm from India, and in India, 2 things are very important. One is cricket, is a religion there, and Bollywood. But I have been also following Asian cricket and the world cricket throughout my journey as a student, as a toddler, as a lad, as a young man, and of course now a senior citizen. I think Sri Lankan cricket also has impacted the world. I remember when I was a toddler, that time Sri Lanka was not a part of the test playing nations. But one person had created an impact to the world. His name was Mike Tissera. Then I think slowly took over. You had Dilip Mandis, Roy Dias. Then the next generation came, Arvind De Silva, Roshan Mahanama, Ramesh Ratnaike, Somachandra De Silva, Dharmasena actually, who happens to be one of the highly respected test empires, one-day cricket empires, T20 empires and IPL empires. A person who could shift from playing cricket to this. Who can forget Roshan Mahanama? Who can forget Kumar Sangakkara? Who can forget Mutaya Muralidharan, a person whose record cannot be broken by, at least for the next 2 decades, I can tell that there's nobody who has got the capabilities. But all these people, and incidentally the recent team, Matthews, Jay Surya, how can we forget him? The person who taught that in the first 5 overs of any game, if you are aggressive, I think you can demolish any opposition. Coming back to this, all these players whom I had referred to you all, they have something unique in them. That is why in a very competitive game, they have been able to create an impact to the world. You are passing out from this particular program. Most of you have graduated out, and you will be now being on your own. But remember these 3 things, knowledge, skill, and attitude, along with these achievers in life. Maybe many more are there, but because I follow cricket, I could tell about these people. But you have enough opportunities to see that you can succeed in life, I think what Praveen told, modesty, the other gentleman speaker who told, he spoke about technology, I'll add up knowledge, skills, and attitude. You'll be able to see that you can achieve your pinnacles of your career. Now you'll be on your own. You have a platform to conquer the world, but whatever said and done, be a nation builder. Contribute to the country, contribute to the nation, which has given you place, which has given you shelter, which has given you a living. And see that you fulfill the dreams of your parents. They are the people who have sacrificed. At the end, my sincere appreciation to the entire teaching fraternity of the Imperial College of Business Studies, who adapted to the need of the hour and without making you feel that you are not coming to a face-to-face session, they have been able to adapt and give you a platform using the ICT-enabled platforms available to see that there is no break in your education, no break in your career, and no break. I think Praveen and Bhaskar, both of you, please accept my congratulations for the leadership, what you have shown. I think students have successfully passed out. And congratulations, students, you also got adapted and you have done it. I wish you a very bright, successful career ahead. We have seen more life than you, but what I can tell is we have seen the struggle of many countries. We have seen difficult days. But you are in a platform, you are in a world which knocks you, provided you show them the adaptability, the skill sets required. For that, whatever education you have done now is a platform for you to enter the professional world or to be on your own. But at the same time, every industrial revolution has brought in changes. The Industry 4.0, you all have experienced it based on the ICT-enabled learning and teaching. But you need to unskill yourself, reskill yourself, and upskill yourself, because the world is going to come out with disruptive tools, techniques, technologies, and the trends. And to be ahead of time or to be in tune with time, you'll have to do this. So education is a continuous process. It is a continuous journey. My humble request and advice to you is based on my own experience that follow this particular 3 principles of unskilling, reskilling, and upskilling. Sky is the limit for you all. Congratulations, and wish you a very bright, successful career ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for sharing your words of wisdom and, of course, valuable advice to all the graduates present here today. Thank you, Doctor, once again. Well, we're moving on to the presentation of BA International Business and Finance Awards. Can I once again invite our presentation party, Mr. Hasita, our guest of honor, accompanied by Mr. Praveen and Mr. Bhaskar. And everybody, put your hands together for a round of applause. The recipients are Kurugoda Muhandarimlage Gedara Abdul Nassar Muhammad Ayash. Karyavasam Indipalage Janiru Tarindit. Yasindu Jayapatna. You've all been conferred BA International Business and Finance. You as well, Sajini Senara De Silva. Koralage Ishan Rangajit. Mohammad Rilwan Altaf Ahmed.
Muhammad Khalil Muhammad Afham. Rashmi Rumeshika Brandigampala. Dahanayaka Mudyansalage Supipi Malmi Kumari Vijayaratna. Prashanti Kaushalya Attanayaka. Adam Baba Muhammad Nadar. Diniti Sachetana Jashanta. Muhammad Amhar Nusrat Hilal. Babanuge Purna Asanka Vijayvardhana. Nihan Pereira. Kevin Sakunta De Silva. Shehan Gunasekara. Herat Mudyansalage Eranda Hasita Herat. Samarasingha Heratge Dinukshi Samarasingha. Yahya Ayas. Amesha Vidubashini. Tanis Nazar. Muhammad Ayman Muhammad Aflal. And conferred in absentia Sadhuni Angelika Muhammad Unez Nizur Isham, Sharani Jatilaka Muhammad Saumi Muhammad Afri, and Nisfakan Minza. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and give all of them another well-deserved round of applause. And thank you very much. Our presentation party. Thank you. Today certainly is a very special occasion for all of you. And to address you all now is our chief guest, ladies and gentlemen. He is currently the Dean of the School of Business and Creative Industries at the University of the West of Scotland. He joined the school in July 2019 and is pursuing a strategy for growth, high-quality student experience, and enterprise. The school is where arts and media meets business and enterprise, social. With approaching 4,500 students, it is one of the largest schools within the university. In late 2021, the school secured the Small Business Charter Award, recognizing its commitment and contribution to supporting Scottish enterprise. Prior to joining UWS, he was the Paul Roy Professor of Strategy from 2002 to 2018 at the University of Liverpool, where he was Interim Dean of the Management School from 2015 to 2016 and Dean of School of the Arts 2016 to 2018. Well, in his research, he has published widely in the fields of crisis and strategic management and has interests in organizational learning from crisis and business continuity, and a PhD focusing on crisis management from the University of Durham. Well, prior to academia, ladies and gentlemen, he worked as an industrial engineer and as a policy advisor. It's my pleasure in inviting our chief guest, Professor Dominique Elliott, to address you all.
Distinguished guests, colleagues, friends, families, and loved ones, welcome to today's convocation to celebrate our graduates. However, most importantly, welcome to our wonderful graduates. Congratulations on your achievements. I speak on behalf of the entire University of the West of Scotland community when I say how delighted I am to be sharing this event with you today as we celebrate the completion of your degree. So today, this ceremony to celebrate your graduation will be one of the biggest milestones in your life, and one that our entire university community always looks forward to with great excitement. Your achievements represent an enormous amount of hard work, dedication, determination, reflection, learning and growth as an individual, particularly for this class, as you completed your studies during the challenges of a global pandemic. Your success is all the more remarkable given the unprecedented circumstances of the last 2 years. Your perseverance during this difficult time will stand you in good stead for the future, and I salute you. Whether you are sharing today with family or friends, please know that you have achieved something amazing, and this will be a catalyst for you to transform your lives and pursue the dreams associated with being a university graduate from a world-ranked university. Despite the often difficult and life-changing challenges over the past 2 years, this is your time, your moment of glory that we celebrate. So be proud of yourselves. Today marks the start of an exciting new journey for you. Graduates from Imperial College, Business School and University of the West of Scotland, like you, are world ready. Studying your degree equips you with the skills and capabilities you need to make a real and lasting impact in your chosen fields and in the wider world immediately after you graduate. Our graduates finish their study with more enhanced skills, abilities, knowledge, intellect, capacity and potential than many students. This is part of a commitment to ensuring our degrees provide students with a transformational experience, including interactions with local and global businesses, industry, the public and voluntary sectors, and many more, which have provided you with amazing opportunities for our highly sought-after graduates. Many who have gone on to successful careers across multiple sectors include the Pakistani finance minister, the chief engineer of the Airbus A350, and the CEO of global consumer banking at Citigroup. The past 2 years has disrupted all our lives, but the pandemic is not the only uncertainty we face today. Economies are having to reinvent themselves to take account of changing needs, and global warming will dramatically alter the landscape of the entire planet before the end of the 21st century. The current impact of events in Ukraine are also having consequences around the world, illustrating that we're connected as never before, as I've witnessed this week some of the challenges facing Sri Lanka. Imperial College and the University of West of Scotland have always been places where ability, not background, matters. We are committed to helping our students to achieve their very best, not just academically, but as thriving individuals with a positive culture of physical and emotional health and well-being. You are without question here today because of your own dedication and skill. However, we must also acknowledge the support you've had from staff, fellow students, parents, and loved ones. We are all so very proud of you, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our partners at Imperial College, Dean and Director Pravinth Rajaratnam, all academic colleagues and the professional services staff who have all worked so incredibly hard, particularly during such a challenging time, to support you to reach this day. Basketball legend Michael Jordan said, "Some people want it to happen. Some wish it would happen. Others make it happen." All of you sitting here today can be extremely proud of the fact that you made it happen. Whether you build your career here in Sri Lanka, contributing to the economic and social development of your communities, or spread your wings to pursue opportunities further afield, please do keep in touch with Imperial College and the University of West of Scotland and share your journey with us. I hope that you will look back upon your time studying fondly and encourage and inspire others to follow in your footsteps. If I think back to the time when I graduated, more years than I care to remember, I had no appreciation of how my life might develop. You see, life is a balance between what we achieve as individuals and how we are recognised. Throughout your life, you will have a range of successes, failures, opportunities, and challenges. Life is not about everything going smoothly. It is about how you deal with things and learn from them. That will make you stronger, more resilient, and a more successful person. Your true capability is determined by how you cope with adversity and what level of resilience you develop, your bounce-back ability. Education provides the basis for success, for opportunities, in giving you options. Many of the jobs that exist today will be extinct in 20 or 30 years' time. When I graduated, there were no cyber security analysts, no digital marketers, no Amazon, no online consultants or online teachers, and no social media. The pace of change will only increase, and many of you will have 2 or 3 careers in your working life. And education is the foundation for your future success. When visiting Sri Lanka, Pope Francis was asked once why he had visited a Buddhist temple. He replied, "Just keeping my options open. It's a dicey job market, you never know." A commitment to lifelong learning will keep your options open. So as we reflect on this day, remember all the great things you have done so far. And remember the support you've had from family and friends. And what I'd like to do at this point is to invite all graduates to stand up, please. And I'd like you to share your appreciation with your parents, with your partners and your loved ones, and make some noise. A little louder. Please be seated. As the father of 3 graduates myself, I know how much support I've had to give to my children. I'm sure that the parents here today will recognise that, and I know you'll truly appreciate that. Your biggest gift is your ability to help and inspire others. Knowledge is no use unless you share it. Your task now is to share your newfound knowledge, your experience and skills to make a real difference to the lives of others. Whatever you decide to do from this day, you now have a platform to go out and make a real and lasting impact in the world. Dream big and never, ever give up. As Superman actor Christopher Reeve put it, so many of our dreams at first seem impossible. Then they seem improbable. And then when we summon the will, they become inevitable. I believe that if you use the same willpower that saw you successfully complete your studies during a time of unprecedented disruption, you can achieve those goals and ambitions. Never stop chasing your dreams. Never give up. Everything you have acquired of value during your time at Imperial College is locked inside you. So go out into the world with the confidence of the valuable contribution you can make. Some words sometimes attributed to the author Mark Twain, and I feel this is so true. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbour, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. To your class, it is now time to open the doors and dream, believe, achieve. Our Latin motto, Doctrina Prosperitas, success through learning, summarises your accomplishments. We may live in uncertain times, but the future is ready for your intervention and for your interpretation. It is time for you to take what you have learned and to put it into practice to realise your dreams. I believe in you, and I cannot wait to see all that you achieve. My name is Professor Dominic Elliott, and as Dean of the School of Business and Creative Industries, it has been my privilege to talk to you today.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your thought-provoking address and your sincere wishes and words of encouragement to all the graduates. Everybody, put your hands together for our chief guest. And now can I invite our presentation party as we're moving on to the conferring of BA Honours International Business and Finance. Can I please invite our chief guest, Professor Dominic. He'll be accompanied by Mr. Praveen and Mr. Bhaskaran. Everybody put your hands together for our presentation party. Receiving BA Honours International Business and Finance are Sahan Pires, a first class. Also obtaining a first class, Sapna Ravishika Pumali. Deshmi Aruna Girinathan, also first class. Mohammad Fazni Rauf Mohammad Shalim, first class. Sakuni Liana Gunasekara, first class. Abdul Rahman Dilshad, first class. Jasurya Arachige Rashmi Nirasha Diseram, first class. We are conferring BA Honours, International Business and Finance. Also obtaining a first class, Keisha Shannon Rayner. Nifshat Rihani Nazir, first class. Kapugama Giganage Disuri Kalara, first class. Also obtaining a first class BA Honours International Business and Finance, Fatima Nazra Mohammad Zahir. Noora Mohammad Hussain, first class. Amani Hawaz, first class. Also obtaining a first class, Randi Parami Vidanagamage. DMAM Disanayaka, first class. Shiranti Sandunika Veerasinghe, first class. Bhavanya Kandasamy, first class. Also obtaining a first class, Prabhani Niranjika Mahanama. And you too have passed with the first class, Habilas Soundararajan. Manatungage Dona Imesha Nirmani Vasudeva, second upper. Fatima Masha, second upper. Abekun Mudyansalagi Atauda Gedara Pubudu Salinda Bandara Abekun, second upper. Sakuni Ayantika, second upper. Muhammad Munzir, second upper. Sivanandam Samindra Banu, second upper. Aishcharya Iddamalgoda, second upper. Amandi Yatavara, second upper. Abdul Rahman Mohammad Nazik, second upper. Kaushal Tyagaraja, second upper. Mabatage Dishnika Nitaru Senviratna, second upper. Muhammad Faiz Muhammad Shakir, second upper. Jaufer Muhammad Arshad, second upper. Kasun Mihiranga Elambage, second upper. Shireen Ravichandran, second upper. Karishma and Sonali Kumar Singha, second upper. Peter Hennadige Aishi Fernando. second upper. Gunasingha Arachilage Kaumali Ranasingha, second upper. Suha Suhud, second upper. Tuan Nazli Ahmed, second upper. Mudutantrige Ishan Sandeepa Kure, second upper. Tuan Aman Sabri Mohammed, second upper. Totahevage Heshan Maduranga de Silva, second upper. Domingo Gomes ke Dinelka Sewandi Gomes, second upper. Attanapola Arachige Tarindu Chaturanga Aryaratna, second upper. Priscilla Nitali Rasendran, second upper. Ekanayaka Mudyansalage Pabasara Bhagya Kumari Ekanayaka, second upper. Nyei Hazina Abdul, second upper. Dean Sharif Husni Ahmed, second upper. Muhammad Razik Muhammad Roshan, second upper. Harshana Sahan Dairatna, second upper. Uduma Lebbe Muhammadu Risad, second upper. Samaratunga Mudyasalage Tilini Ridmani Samaratunga, second upper. Buddhika Danushka, second upper. Devon Timothy Divisa, second upper. Kavishni Piris, second upper. Viranya Anuki Javardhana, second upper. Fatima Sazma Najimuddin, second upper. Malimage Vindhya Preetimali Fernando, second upper. Dilushi Senuri Pereira, second upper. Kasadoruge Inoka Manori Pereira, second upper. Mohammad Najimun Mohammad Namis, second upper. Maheshwaran Umesh, second upper. Mudalige Hiruni Pereira, second upper. Mohammad Faizan Jifri, second upper. Praveen Bhatia Vaniga Singha, second upper. Kartiga Murugaya, second upper. Ahmad Adil Sadiq, second upper. Hashan Ravindran, second upper. We are with the BA Honours International Business and Finance. Malidi Piumali de Silva, second lower. Jayakodi Arachilagi Temia Ravina Jayakodi Bogamwa, second lower. Imia Kankanam Lagi Nipuni Ruantika Pereira, second lower. C. H. N. Piris, second lower. Dodan Valage Malisha Prashansa Pereira, second lower. Munasha Venuri Kakunavala Patirana, second lower. Amsaji Sivaraja, second lower. Vinod Satsara, second lower. Mudalige Sanduni Pereira, second lower. Ashan Victor, second lower. Yumandya Medavi, second lower. Mohammed Tamim Mohammed Tazmir, second lower. Mutukumarana Vagachige Aruni Nirasha Kumara Singha. Hashim Abdul Muttalib. Malisha Lakshani Pereira. Fatima Fazal Mohammed, second lower. Mohammed Nizmi Mohammed Nabil, second lower. Prashan Prabhakaran, second lower. Tishan Pushpanathan, second lower. Bernard Dinusha, second lower. Chamoda Ayeshani Abe Vikrama, second lower. Vikramasinghe Mudyasalage Utsara Kaveen Vikramasinghe, second lower. Suchari Fernando, second lower. Antonige Dulanjali Pereira. Tiba Ravimaran. Danushka Chaturanga Javikrama, second lower. Mahen Sachin Bandara Samarasekara, second lower. Zaid Rumzi, second lower. Gamage Don Aish Dushmanta, second lower. Jiva Ganeshan Jiva Tarshan, second lower. Upeksha Nirmani Seniviratna, second lower. Sasansala Sandaruvani, second lower. Indralingam Nidarshan, second lower. Muhammad Ashfaq, second lower. Sandali Harshika De Silva, second lower. Shahida Uwais Sharif, second lower. Wahiduddin Muhammad Shamlan, second lower. Muhammad Salman Muhammad Sali. Shashikala Dirukshi Pereira. Muhammad Shafraz Izad. Jamil Muhammad Tasneem. Melaka Ayomal Ponsisi Tilaka Ratna. And Elvitigalage Krishan Madhava. Let's put our hands together and give all of them another well-deserved round of applause. Our heartiest congratulations. And thank you very much, our presentation party. You may take your seats. And conferred in absentia with second upper, Trikona Dishan Amindya Devakumara, Muhammad Rilwan Muhammad Rifkan, Dilshan Anandan, Muhammadu Anfal, and Dilrukhshini Nayagam with a second upper, second lower, Katukurunda Gamage Dona Rumali Timalka, Kabilan Ramachandran, Suboshan Rajeshwaran, Jun Di Costa, and also Katriarachige Dun Dilush Janaka and Iman Ahmed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to deliver the valedictorian address, I would like to invite from the undergraduate programs, Sahan Paris. Everybody, put your hands together for Sahan Paris.
Good evening. Chief guest, Professor Dominic Elliott, Dean of the School of Business and Creative Industries of the University of West of Scotland, guest of honor and founder CEO of Acura, Mr. Hasitha Abewardana, special invitee, Dr. Ishwaran Iyer, Pro Vice Chancellor, Jean University, Mr. Tom Joseph, Director Strategy, ISDC Global, Academic Director, Imperial College of Business Studies, Mr. Praveen Rajaratnam, Chairman, ICBS Group and Group of Companies and Operations Director, Mr. Sivabhaskaran, other dignitaries, lecturers, parents, family members, friends, and my fellow graduates. I am deeply honored to stand before you today as the valedictorian of the class of 2021 and reflect on our collective journeys and celebrate our triumphs. Well, I'm not going to take 20 minutes. I'm not going to use 12 slides, as you know. I'll keep this short. My fellow batchmates, today is the day that we finally achieved a milestone in our journeys. The task which seemed impossible has finally been achieved. Here we are, wearing that hat, wearing the cloak, and walking around with the satisfaction of finally accomplishing the dream of being graduated. Our entire batch, and that includes each and every individual, absolutely deserves it. And it's safe to say that us as a batch recreated history altogether with 19 first class holders and more than 150 graduates. I mean, what more can you expect from an amazing and talented batch like us? I mean, you all deserve a round of applause. People often say, oh my God, I can't believe that we are done. It feels like it was yesterday. And I don't agree with that statement to a certain extent. It was not a sprint, it was a marathon, if you put it into words. I mean, I can remember how everyone worked really hard for it, day in, day out for the past couple of years. Exam after exam, assignment after assignment, putting those finishing touches to the assignments in the break room, and in some instances, starting the assignment on the due date. Typing everything, running to the communication next to our famous Baskade, and printing it, binding it, burning it into a CD, and rushing back like a madman to hand it in before 5. And surprisingly, during all that chaos, the only thing that we were not sure about is not the word count, not the content, definitely not the requirements as well, but we were not sure about whether we used New Times Roman or Arial, and I don't think no one got a right answer for that. A few years back, I remember I told my friends that I'm pursuing a degree in finance, and they told me that I have lost my mind. And I did not give much attention to what they had to say back then. I just let that statement go right past me. But then we came across modules like consolidation, audit, and taxation for that matter. Oh boy. Can you remember the size of that tax book? I mean, at that point, we knew that everyone was about to lose it. But we kept on going, one step in front of another, building that momentum, being resilient, and finally proving how far we have come as a batch and as individuals. And on top of those challenging list of subjects, COVID decided to make things even more challenging for us. We could not catch a break, you guys. Completing the entire third year completely online was definitely not a walk in the park. We were presented with so many obstacles, so many challenges, but we still kept on going. Behind our very own success, there were so many individuals who helped us, and I would definitely be failing in my duties if I don't appreciate those individuals for their efforts. So firstly, on behalf of the graduating class of 2021, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to the University of West of Scotland and their faculty members for making everything possible for us. Often people may not realize what much of effort is done on their part to make our entire learning experience seamless, even during the pandemic. As a result of those efforts, we have the opportunity to step into the world as proud graduates of UWS. Next, I would like to convey a massive thank you to Imperial College of Business Studies along with their management team, office staff, and thank you very much for that. Massive thank you should go out to our amazing panel of lecturers. There are no words to explain the level of commitment that they showcase to educate us. Actually, teaching is the one profession that they gave everything that they had in their tank, day in, day out. And we will definitely miss things like dragging up random topics during lectures and talking hours and hours debating about it. I can only imagine the topics we would be talking now if we were still going for lectures. And we will definitely miss things like, look, you might know the answer for this. When we're doing management accounting, we realized that the word understood was, understand was actually pronounced as, if you all know, is understand. Thank you very much, lecturers, for your amazing support. Next comes our pillar of strength, our parents and our family. They have sacrificed a lot to see you here today. No amount of words will be enough to express how grateful we are. Having great parents and an amazing family is a huge strength for us. Unfortunately, for some of my batchmates, their parents or family members might be in a better place. But I'm certainly sure that they are looking at you and they are extremely proud of what you all have accomplished. Last but not least, I would like to thank the head of the Student Council of Imperial College along with its members for constantly helping our entire batch, and also our friends and seniors for their amazing support given throughout. Before I conclude, I want to say one last thing. In this very own room, there are individuals who did maths, bio, or arts for their A-levels and knew nothing about debit or credit, but here you are. There are people who juggle sports and education. There are people who balance work and education. People who did multiple degrees. People who had to go through multiple resits. People who had to take semester breaks, and individuals who had to start all over again. But we all made it here, didn't we? In my opinion, honestly, receiving a first class or second upper, second lower, it doesn't really matter. What really matters is that you crossed that extremely crucial finishing line. As a great poet and philosopher, Vin Diesel, once said, it doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or by a mile. Win is always a win. And I completely agree with that statement. This is clearly not the end of the journey to you. There's a long way ahead to go. There will always be ups and downs, but mark my word, all of you here today has the potential to change this world. You may ask why. That's because you are the only person in this entire universe who knows about yourself, who knows about your capabilities more than in whole for us. One day you might lead the largest corporate in Sri Lanka or in the world, or become a successful entrepreneur. Because often, until it's been accomplished, no one really manages to accomplish what's impossible to accomplish. So, once again, congratulations to each and every graduate of my class. This is a result of your continuous efforts, the hard work, late nights, and all the things that you all had to sacrifice. So, thank you very much. It's been a great pleasure working with you all as a batch, and enjoy the rest of the evening, guys. Thank you very much.
Very impressive indeed. Everybody put your hands together for Sahan Perez. And we are once again moving on to the conferring of degrees, this time the MBA International Business. And can I please invite our presentation party, Professor Dominique, can I have you to step forward, accompanied by Mr. Praveen and Mr. Bhaskar. And everybody put your hands together one more time for our presentation party. And this is your moment as we confer MBA International Business. Passing with the distinction, Anne Shireen Rajapriya. I can imagine why the severe support. Everybody put your hands together. A round of applause. Also passing with the distinction is Anjula Indunil Wichekon. Also passing with the distinction Jas Singha Patrinalage Venura Johan Jas Singha. Namal Taranga Bandara Upuldenia, distinction. Medugodalage Mahasen Tikshana Bandara Amarasingha, distinction. Abarniya Pranavi Rajendran, distinction. Luis Hanadige Beban Sanura Fernando, distinction. Ravinga Gamage. Ravinga Gamage. Ravinga Gamage with a distinction. You as well, Luis Hanadige Beban Sanura Fernando, distinction. Mudalige Dasuni Tarika de Silva, distinction. Columbage Mitma Shiranti Vikramasinghe, distinction. Also obtaining a distinction, MBA International Business, is Amra Jeffrey. Vattala Gamage Pumi Nayantaraka, distinction. Ekanayaka Mudyansalage Jal Chintaka Bandara Ekanayaka, distinction. Disanayaka Mudyansalage Amila Sandaru Bandara Disanayaka, distinction. Chandran Dinesh Kumar, distinction. Sharana Madhushanka Kulatunga, distinction. Mubarak Deen Mohammed Faisal, distinction. UOB Neelavala, distinction. Also obtaining a distinction in the MBA International Business is Rengan Harendran. Rasani Saranita Vijay Singha, distinction. Mohan Kremli Samaravira, distinction. Vidulia Velayudam, distinction. Tenu Nilandika Vijayratna, distinction. Tenu Nilandika Vijayratna, distinction. Also having got through the MBA International Business is Krish Manoj Rajkumar. Telge Nilani Erandika Pires. Andrea Panahatipala. Tantirige Niroda Varnasiri Ruberu. Arinda Deshika Bulanavava. Yeah, we don't hear the applause. Come on, everybody, a better round of applause for all of them. Joseph Sean Sligers. Chaitya Dinuka Karunaratna. Danuka Nirosh Winter. You as well, Ahmed Nihmat. Yuvandara Kankanamge Don Shenal Tanushka Vichetilaka. Mana Perma Mohotige Dona Betsy Erin Jai Veera Bandara. Kirti Maruda Pillai. Sadun Shanaka Gunaratna. Sylvester Sheridan Grevany. Viraja Vijayasundara. Kandawata Mahesh Suranga Bandara. Ananda Vijay Singha. Joseph Nishanta Amarasinghe. I think if we can have a better round of applause for all of them are receiving their MBAs in international business. Boda Hannadige Dulanjali Madhubhashini. Undugodage Nirmala Damayanti Pereira. Fatima Inshifa Adam Lebbe. You as well, Azad Intishan Amit. Ananda Raja Shivaganesh. Lakmini Sandareka. Samira Dilhan Saputantri. Ashram Yusuf Ismail Kudus. Sandun Buddhika Gunavardhana. Muhammad Najib Muhammad Nafiz. Kattakuttige Shanal Shamin Fernando. Senuri Akuratiagama. Muksit Jalil Kudus. Shanaka Ramesh Amaradivakara. Vidana Patrinage Dirusha Maduranga Fernando. Janani Nerunika Silva. HKNP Lasanta. Tushani Senaratna. These are all students who have been conferred their MBA International Business. You as well, Niroshan Balakrishnan. Suranga de Souza. Mutumuni Deshan Pavitra de Silva. Vanyarachi Kankanamlage Roshni Suhashi Vikramasinghe. Muhammad Rial Muhammad Riaz. Tuan Ramli Rahman. Beno Mariston Jesli Jakumar. Muhammad Faisal Muhammad Fazil. Malika Rachige Dona Malati Lanka. Pana Pitiyage Dona Purnima Naomi. Jayaraja Dayabaran. Janaka Vasanta Pereira. Muhammad Nazim Fatima Shehana. Gonia Malimage Mulan Sachinta Piomal Aponso. The applause is not loud enough. Let's have louder applause for all of them as they receive their MBAs. Tilan Joseph Kure. Muhammad Huzaifa Noor Adahan. Suravira Arachilage Anuradhani Ganga Suravira. Fatima Rosanna Rishan. Disanayaka Mudyansalage Nalaka Disanayaka. Asiru Lankanath Atulat Mudali. Madhuma Arachige Manoj Niroshana. Suhail Muhammad Shamil. Kaluhat Samira Dilshan Abru. Hashan Chaturanga Kurupu. Hashan Chaturanga Kurupu. Kasturi Arachi Lage Patum Darshana Kasturi Arachi. Gayan Rangana Hemachandra. Nuwan Nirmala. Udugama Arachi Prasad Sanjeeva. Vilegoda Mudilige Omil Viraj Vilegoda. Undupiti Kankanamge Don Tarindu Lakmal Sanjeeva. Muhammad Siddiq Ali Khan Nafiz Muhammad. Janice Subhash Ruchira Silva. Nakandanage Shirumi Madhuvanti. Rajapaksa Arachilage Mahesh Damita. Abdul Jabbar Muhammad Sadiqi. Pallemulla Kapugamage Nilan Pradeep De Silva. Umair Mohammad Nazir. Balachandra Arachige Don Dinushka Manori. Mudalige Don Taraka Sandruan Mudalige. Shakti Krishanta. Tuan Fahami Halaldin. Koswata Muhandiramge Francisca Tamel. Charlene Rebecca Ferreira. Damien Angelo Lebroy. Avishka Pereira. Avishka Pereira. Manatunga Mudyansilage Sachita Malit Bhagya Attanayaka. Muhammad Mubarak Muhammad Insaf. Yashaya Akil Muhammad. Ziauddin Ahmad Mohammad Zafir. And Chirat Pereira. Let's put our hands together and give all of them a big round of applause, all who were conferred their MBAs. And thank you very much, our presentation party. Conferred in absentia, the MBAs receiving a distinction, Mohammad Azrar Shafiq, Oshan Veerasekara also passed with a distinction, and Mohammad Imad Imtiaz Marika with a distinction. Others who passed out are Dilushini Ashantika Fernando, Lina Arachilage Asela Vikum Vikramasinghe, Sanka Balasurya, Ruanpura Raji Chaturanga, also Vijayarajan Jitendra, Kudagamage Dulaj Madhusanka Pereira, Liangbalagama Apohamilage Ramit Dilaka Vimalaratna, Nuwan Deshapriya Soiza, Prasanna Sisira Kumara Vedanda, Mohammad Salim Rifa, Landage Sandeepa Udana, Masha Vizimila Raja, Rakita Navodana Nanyakara, Anuja Shiran Lamaheva, Lahiru Nagita Mutuhettiarachi, Yunus Ali Beg Mirza, Disanaik Mudyansalage, Chatura Deluksha Amar Sekara, Dominda Epa Singha, Mohammad Rifaqat Nizar, Kasun Samira Ratnaika, Mohammad Ashar Mazin, Jasekara Mudaligi Iresh Udayanga Jasekara, Kapila Bandara, Mohammad Hifli Faisal, Ahmad Shahnaz Chifri, Mohammad Nizam Mohammad Sirin, also Mohammad Asif Shukri, Mohammad Altaf Anis, Ramzi Mohammad Azir Hassan, Dandini Gamage Buddhika, Mohammad Hijaz Haja Mohideen, Nanakkara Nuwani Adisha Sammani Nanakkara, Callistus Eugene, Shakil Ahmed Hafil, Mohammad Faraz Mohammad Fazli, Mohammad Bunyamin Umar Noordeen, Farzan Sharan Ahmed, Mohammad Muzammil, Hiruni Savindi Gamage, Sanjit Loganathan, also Farbin Farooq Sheikh Mohammed, Mohammad Shinaz Naveen Kamaldeen, Ahmad Ali Sali Mansoor Al Babakri, Safir Mohammad Sabraj, Mohammad Imran Azhar, Mohammad Rifan, Amanullah Adam Lebbe, Maluwansha Bandara Velagadara, also Abdul Rahman Nazir Thani, Rashid Ali Almari, Hafiz Mohammad Asghar Khan, Mohammad Akmaluddin Mohammad Faharuddin, Mohammad Ishaq Jazlan Ahmed, Sharif Mihilar, Walgama Vikramarachige, Sugandha Pereira Marasingha, Jazar Ahmed, Mohammad Hussein Ghani, Rashid Nawaz, and Lakshan Suranga Fernando. Let's put our hands together and give them too a round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, on this very special occasion, to deliver yet another valedictorian speech is jazz singer Patrinalage Venura Johan jazz singer from the postgraduate programs. Everybody, put your hands together for a round of applause.
Good afternoon, honored guests, members of the administration, lecturers, family, friends, and of course, my fellow graduates. I'm truly honored and humbled to have been entrusted with the opportunity to deliver the valedictorian speech for the graduating class of 2021. Indeed, it gives me great pleasure to address this esteemed gathering of academics, new graduates, personal guests who have come to share with us our joy. It was not so long ago that we started our journey, and time really passed with a blink of an eye. We went through so many different experiences, from blackouts to lockdowns, and from classroom lectures to online lectures. But in the end, we faced them all, we survived, and we thrived. And now, here we are as a proud batch of 2021, graduated, and qualified, who are molded into better versions of ourselves to face the new normal with ease. My fellow graduates, congratulations, we did it, we made it through. With all near deadline assignment submissions, late night presentation discussions, and working on our research despite the pandemic, and so much more. We have done it together, and it is our day to be proud of ourselves. Although today is surely a testament of our strength, courage, capabilities, but above all, the encouragement and continuous support we receive from our parents, family, our loved ones was the foundation throughout this journey. Mere words cannot express our gratitude for their unconditional love and motivation given to us. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all lecturers, mentors, and staff members at Imperial College of Business Studies for their immense support given to us throughout the years. All the knowledge instilled by us, by our lecturers, will surely prove to be immensely valuable to us in our future endeavors. I would also like to thank the administration of the University of the West of Scotland, as well as the personnel in the postgraduate division of Imperial College. Choosing my MBA at UWS was a calculated decision. I certainly had my doubts and a fair share of anxiety regarding the matter. But mostly tipped the scales was the fact that I would get an opportunity to obtain a well-recognized qualification from a university ranking amongst the most prestigious institutions around the globe. In retrospect, I can confidently say I have made the best decision. The interactive delivery of course material and modern classroom facilities certainly made a positive impact. I'm sure we would not measure the time we have spent here in years, but in the friendships we have built and memories we have made. It has been an opportunity to network and collaborate with diverse thinkers, building connections in the corporate world. On a personal note, to my fellow group members, it has been an amazing journey with you guys, and thank you for all the support. There's pleasure in looking back and pondering over the journey we have come. However, perhaps even greater pleasure lies in looking forward. To some of us, our futures may be clear as day, and others, the road may be veiled in fog. Either way, I assure you that it will be very exciting. The world will change us, and in return, all of us will change it. So wherever you are headed, always preserve the sense of excitement and wonder, because all of us have so much more to learn, and in this new journey has only just begun. Cheers to all the lessons learned and memories well made. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Johan Singer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the special awards. Can I please invite our presentation party? Mr. Hasita will be accompanied by Mr. Praveen and Mr. Bhaskaran. Mr. Hasita, our guest of honor. Everybody put your hands together and give them a round of applause. Starting off with the first of our special awards, in recognition of being a trailblazer, completing the CGMA Finance Leadership Program University Pathway. The special award goes to Kapugama Giganage Kisuri Kalara. Come on, everybody, put your hands together for another round of applause. Winner of a special award. And our next special award is in recognition of being a trailblazer, completing the CGMA Finance Leadership Program University Pathway. This special award is presented to Habilas Soundararajan. Come on, everybody, put your hands together for another round of applause for our two special award winners. Our congratulations. And now, ladies and gentlemen, This is where we recognize the Red Bull National Champions 2021 who will be representing Sri Lanka in the World Finals.
Hungry evenings, late night calls, never-ending practices, working in silence hoping to let our success make the noise. Who would have ever imagined that we'd make it to the finals when almost everyone had no clue on who we were and what we were capable of as a unit? We shared emotions, fears, sufferings, not to forget the joy of a journey which led us to proudly name ourselves as the Red Bull National Champions 2021. This is nothing but a short story about a group of absolutely talented brothers, along with the most cheerful sister, yeah, that's me, achieving the unachievable. This story is all about their qualities, strengths, determination, desire, and most of all, the team which is more like a family spirit. The leader of a group would never give up on his members, but would keep pushing them forward no matter how hard their challenges are. And that's how we, my family, won the Red Bull Championship 2021, despite the judgments and criticisms.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are all proud of the Red Bull National Champions 2021 who will represent Sri Lanka at the World Finals, and they comprise of Malshan Rodrigo, captain. Come on, let's hear it, everybody. Charita Subasingha, Ayesh Harshana, Kavishka Senadira, Pavanta Veerasingha, Janidu Himsara, Sajid De Silva, Nipun Haggala, vice captain, Revan Kelly, Rusila Munasingha, Tarindu Roshan, Ivanka Katriarachi. Also, Sachinta Ravindu, Pathindu Aditya, Nipun Pereira, Shamod Hettiarachi, Kavindu Pereira, coach, and Chanusha Javardhana, the manager. Why the silence? Come on, everybody. A big round of applause for the champions, your very own. Come on, let's have the applause moving for the champion. The Red Bull National Champions 2021 will be representing Sri Lanka at the World Finals. And all of you have to be proud of that fact. Everybody, let's have the applause moving. Let's hear it. They are the Red Bull National Champions 2021 in cricket. That's what we all want to know, what sport it is. Come on, everybody, put your hands together for another big round of applause. Heartiest congratulations. And now let's recognize another set of players. They are the Inter-University Futsal Championship 2021 winners. Once again, your very own. They comprised of Seluru Dimanta, captain. Everybody a round of applause. Dodanguda Arachilage, Kalana Rashmika, Mohammad Sadiq, Ijaz Yusuf, best scorer and golden boot winner. Talib Jaya, Mohammad Fairuz, Mohammad Insaf. Also, Sivanandam Samindra Banu, Mohammad Namis, Ahmad Abdul Shakur, Firnaz Mahfaz, Amhar Nusrat Hilal, Charita Subha Singh, Akshwak Mohammed, Imarim Rifkan, Ansaf Malik, and Chanushka Javardhana, the manager. In fact, the best defender was Firnaz Mahfaz. Come on, everybody, put your hands together and give them yet another round of applause. What a great achievement. We have versatile students who excel in academics plus sports. Everybody, put your hands together. This is the quality we have at Imperial College of Business Studies. So one more time, everybody put your hands together for the futsal champions. Congratulations once again. Thank you very much, our presentation party. And now we're moving on from sports to academics. Can I once again invite Professor Dominic? Sir, can we have you to please step forward, accompanied by Mr. Praveen and Mr. Bhaskaran. We move on to the outstanding achievements academics. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't leave the hall. I mean, this is a very prestigious award ceremony. We appreciate if all of you just stay in your seats because we've just got the outstanding awards and the vote of thanks. We're almost at the end, but please don't leave. Okay, we're now moving on to the outstanding achievements academics. Starting off with the first of the awards. This is for BA Honors International Business and Finance, September 2020-2021. From the Colombo branch, the award goes to Sahan Pires. Come on, everybody, put your hands together for Sahan Pires. And ladies and gentlemen, the BA Honors International Business and Finance, September 2020-2021, goes to Nifshat Rihani Nazir from the Kandy branch. Congratulations, everybody. Let's hear it for Rifshat Rihani Nazir. Congratulations. And our next Outstanding Achievement Award for BA Honours International Business and Finance, March 2020-21, goes to Deshmi Arunagiranathan from the Colombo branch. And from the Kandy branch, March 2020-21, BA Honours International Business and Finance is presented to Mohammad Fazni Rauf Mohammad Shalim. And receiving the BA Global Business Award, September 2020-21, from the Colombo branch, Ubage Don Shehani Dilrangi Pumika. And the BA Global Business March 2020-2021 from the Colombo branch is presented to Mohammad Mushtaq Hasim. And the MBA International Business September 2020-21 is presented to Jayasingha Patrilanage Venura Johan Jayasingha from the Colombo branch. And the next Outstanding Achievement Award, MBA International Business September 2020-21 from the Kandy branch, Mudalige Dasuni Tarika de Silva. Come on, everybody, put your hands together for a better round of applause. Two more Outstanding Achievement Awards to be given away. The MBA International Business March 2020-2021 from the Colombo branch, Abarniya Pranavi Rajendran. And ladies and gentlemen, the final Outstanding Achievement Award for MBA International Business March 2020-2021 from the Kandy branch is presented to N. Shireen Rajapriya. Come on, everybody, put your hands together and give them a well-deserved round of applause. Congratulations to all the outstanding achievers. And thank you very much, our presentation party. Thank you. So we're now almost coming to the end of this very special occasion. To propose the vote of thanks, I have the pleasure of inviting a personality who I've known for a long time. In fact, he's the one who introduced me to computing graduations at the Imperial College. Ladies and gentlemen, he, being an accountant by profession, started his early career in the field of auditing and then switched to lecturing and training due to the passion he had for education and teaching. And as a professional CIMA teacher, he specialized teaching areas in accounting, statistics, and management accounting. He serves as the academic panel member of the Indian School of Commerce, and he is the Director of Operations at Imperial College of Business Studies. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an associate member of the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, Chartered Global Management Accountants, and associate member of the Institute of Financial Accountants, and holds a Master of Business Administration from the Cardiff Metropolitan University, United Kingdom. He is a distinguished Rotarian of the Rotary Club of Colombo Downtown, and he has held many positions within the club and in the Rotary District. Without further ado, I have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Shanmugam Sivabhaskaran to propose the vote of thanks.
members of the head table, my dear staff, friends, my dear students, parents and lecturers. A warm good evening to all of you. It is indeed a pleasure for proposing the vote of thanks on the 2021 convocation of students graduating from the University of West of Scotland. First, let me take this moment to congratulate all the graduates who Dominic, your presence today was highly appreciated, and it was indeed a pleasure to have you with us today. Our guest of honor, Hasita Abewardena, my long-known friend, founder of CEO of Acura. Your words on how technology is vital for a deciding and sustainable career, and your journey with technology, the story you told us, was undoubtedly a great motivation to all of us, as well as our graduates. Thank you so much, Hasita, for your encouraging words. Next, our special guests, Dr. Iyer and Tom Joseph. Doctor, your words of advice was always an inspiration to me and Praveen. I'm sure today our students also had that privilege to receive that. So thank you so much once again. Tom, my good friend, thank you for taking time off from your extremely busy schedule and flying in today all the way from UK. You're always just a phone call away for us for anything we want, and you will be here. It is great to have you with us today, and thanks a lot again. I also take this moment to thank our lecturers present today. We strongly believe that your role in this journey is a vital part, and thank you so much for your continuous backing for our students. Without your guidance, it would have not been a reality for our students for what they have achieved today. Parents and families, thank you for your confidence and trust placed on Imperial College and enrolling your child. I have no doubt in saying this. We delivered what we promised, and your confidence and trust has become a reality today. Right. I'll be failing in my duties if I don't make an appreciation on the following efforts put on by various individuals. Firstly, Fadi, for your tireless work on the colorful creativity and the designings you have done. I know we have been a real pester to you. No matter how many times you give us a design, we keep on changing, but nevertheless, you have done the best what we see today. Next, Nevindi and team for a job well done with the event management, videography. It's always very easy to work with a person who has a lot of professionalism, and I have no doubt in saying that you are one of that person. Thank you, and the way you have taken up this project was very commendable. Thank you, Nevindi. Magic Lights Photography for helping us with camera to capture those beautiful moments for the lasting memories. Thank you. And SKD Productions for getting us the graduation attire, scrolls. And the graduation attire and scrolls. Faisal, thank you for lovely words. And it's always easy to work with you. So you did a splendid job, and we want to continue that always. So thank you so much. Management and staff of BMICH, Mount Lavinia Hotel, for providing the historical venue and the lovely food. Last but not the least, to all my colleagues from Imperial College of Business Studies, both from Colombo and Kandy branch, thank you for taking care and looking after these graduates from the day they enrolled and also until they graduated today, and also for the efforts you have put into the event become a true today. A special word of appreciation for a few of the colleagues from on team. Shehan, well done for the animation videos you have done. It's absolutely amazing. Sampath, thank you very much for coordinating the event from Kandy and Colombo. So without, I think, those efforts, it wouldn't have been easy for us to take this through today. So thank you so much. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates. Enjoy your day and enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bhaskaran. So they say all good things should come to an end, and so it is with this graduation 2021. I would like to wish all you graduates the very best in your future endeavors as Compere. And I think all of us in the balcony and here in the on stage, we'd like to put our hands together and give all of you a round of applause for a fantastic job you've done to achieve your goals and aspirations. And of course, those who are here right now, you've been a wonderful audience. Thank you. We'd like all of you to be in your seats till the academic procession moves out of the hall. And a reminder, all of you got plastic bottles with you. Please make sure that you take those plastic bottles with you. There is a bin outside. You can please put it into that bin. Let us here at Imperial College set an example by being environmentally friendly. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. It's your moment of joy, happiness, and celebration. Let's celebrate.